Listen, I was going over some things, right? And I was writing down some stuff. And I'm not too worried about all the esoteric details of like Yaldabaoth and Gnosticism and that kind of stuff. I do say that I'm more Gnostic than Christian, which is true. I've never been a fan of any details really, which can be quite dangerous. Don't get me wrong. I've been cut more than 1,000 cuts and felt the depths of despair at the tender age of 11. So another story. I've been constrained all my life because of my empathic abilities. I was too sensitive, making things up, imagining things. Turns out I wasn't. Anyway, so that's the reason I don't go into every little detail, because if I did, I'd go insane. I've been through so much stuff, it's not even funny. There are things that I have not experienced. I'm not saying I know everything at all. Okay, not even a smidge, but I don't know. I do have my Nagamati, and I have been doing that. But the details of things, what I did to level up was I let go of all of the details. As far as religions go, just let it all go. The only thing that I held on to was Yeshua, Jesus. That was it. I didn't care about any of the details except for Yeshua and his love and the love that he's shown me throughout my life. That's, that's why I don't worry about the little details anymore, because he's got it. Yeshua and Spirit, the Father, they've had me. They got me. They all got me. So, yeah, that's why I don't worry about any bad juju or spells or anything like that. I think it's kind of silly, actually, if somebody is trying, because they don't work. At least not on me, because, yeah, the Father and I are one, and I'm trying desperately to stay there. So the wind is blowing very hard today, and I just felt the need to share how I let go of all of my worries and all of my fear. I let it all go. I let everything go, because the only thing that I wanted at that point was his love. So I let go of all the Bible. I didn't care, because I started, seeing all this stuff online, and I was listening to the hertz of vibrations and sounds and things, and I was doing this for months before I realized that I just had to let everything go. My fears of not being good enough or pretty enough or thin enough or whatever, because the physical body, it changes, and it has changed this past year. I lost 50 pounds last year, but I started exercising. I started eating right during my meditations, and I mean, meditation, I'd meditate for like 5 hours, you guys, 5 hours a day, every day. I slept with the meditation music, and I did the chakra cleansing, and I listened to everything out there, the star seeds and all of this, okay? And Yeshua did say one thing, that no one religion, just all you got to do is follow his way. And he's not asking you to walk the path alone, because we all walk this path. Denying things, learning that really, there really are like parasites that send you thoughts and emotions. They will heighten your anger. They will heighten your fear. They will heighten your envy, your greed, your lust, you name it, they will heighten it. And once you realize that, yes, you do have those base feelings, but once you realize that the extreme emotions that come to you and take you over, that is a possession. So those feelings, they feed off of it, which is why they feed them to you. As soon as you realize that it's like a parasite and it's feeding you this crap, you know, they're called archons. Jesus knew about them. He knew about them, but he knew that everybody wasn't ready for that. And plus, the Roman Catholic Church decided what to put in and what to not to put in. A mosquito and a blonde? I don't know. Tell me. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Mindy. But the archons, they feed off of your energy, which the extreme emotions is what they do. And like that. Not mine. I don't accept it. I am a kind of teacher, yes. I go through different tarot readers and the comments, and I go through so many that so many different readers in the comments, and I try to spread the truth with love and compassion. You have to look at yourself and what you're thinking pretty much every minute of the day. The ego is the hardest one to get over. And it creeps back. I mean, you know, they never go away, but they can try. They've been failing now for about a year. And pretty much, yeah, I came to value myself. You have to, something shocks you into, you have like a big decision to make. Make the one that is scary. It wasn't scary to me, it was exciting because I like roller coasters and flying, and yeah, I like doing all that cool stuff. Or I used to anyway. But yeah, this is why I do not sweat the small stuff at all. And I just wanted to tell you, let go of everything. That's the whole key to rising up the next level, is to let go of everything. Just let it go, because it doesn't matter. It's a physical, it's your brain speaking, not your heart. Your brain tells you, you know, fear this, or, you know, don't do that, or I hate that person, or whatever it is. It's a physical thing, because everything dies. In its own time, everything dies. And it's just a step on the journey of what we're calling the afterlife, you know. Gnostics believe in reincarnation, believe that, you know, when you die, you have to pass certain tests. Did you find in this life, did you find the true meaning of why you're here? And why we're here is to spread His love and His joy and His word. That's why we're here. Exactly. Never give up. You try harder. You don't give up. And, you can't give up. Yeah. The negative perception. We don't need a negative perception. Because our opinion, Jesus said, I and the Father are one. He was talking deeper than that. And he said, whoever understands the meanings will have true life. And you have to be true to yourself, totally true to yourself, and just, that's it. Yeah, the negative perception of yourself, yeah. We have Christ within us. Everyone has Christ within them. It's what you do with it that makes or breaks you. You're not God's. We are not God's. We all belong to one. It's everything around us, surrounding us, time, everything. We are all one. Okay, so after we die, we are back to all one, unless we choose to come back here or we get tricked into coming back here. And this is my last go around, so yeah, because I finally got it. Your imagination, yeah, because your imagination uses your heart and your mind. Together with your heart and your mind, you open the Christ light. As long as your heart is in the right place, you open up that Christ light. And yeah, I have a very vivid imagination. I daydreamed really, really badly when I was a kid. So bad. But I was an empath, so I was shy. And my bangs were about as long as they were now. And this is all the teachers could see from me. But, so I've always been shy. My dad died when I was 11. It's another story. And you can become an angel that protects others, but it's another trap to keep you here on the physical or dealing with the physical. So instead of being the trapped one, you trap others. Because if they don't have the right password or have the right heart Christ light inside of them, they get sent back, I mean, when you die and somebody asks you, well, who are you? And who, I didn't see you coming. Where are you going? And you know the right password, which Mary Magdalene went over that in her book, which can be found in the Nag Hammadi, which can be found on Gnostic.org. If anyone is interested, it will change your whole perspective and your life. And it's the words that Jesus said, which is how I got into this. I was looking for Jesus's words to his disciples. I wanted to know exactly how to walk the walk, how to talk the talk, how to be on that path and stay on that path. So give me stuff that maybe other people don't get by just reading the KJV or listening to their Catholic priest. So it's, yeah. I can't imagine being a Catholic growing up. Can y'all? Sorry. No. But it's just, yeah. What are my thoughts on Neville Goddard? Oh, I've heard of him. Him and Carl Jung. Which, yeah, I listen to them a lot. They're really, really cool. I like them a lot. You guys, it's been like 15 minutes. I've talked for 15 minutes and I didn't know it. I can talk a long time. I learned it from my mom. Carl Jung's the opposite of Neville Goddard. I might be mixing the two up. Don't end this dream. I might be mixing the two of them up. I'm not really sure. I know Carl Jung is the healed empath, which really, really, really called to me, considering that I lost my dad when I was 11, and my mom is a heavy narcissist, and the only thing that was keeping my mom calm and kind of off of the kids is the fact that dad was around. I'm from Oklahoma. Yeah, so I lived with a narcissist, and I had 2 older brothers and 1 older sister, and they left me with her when I was 13 years old. Hey, me! So 13 years old. I did not get along with my mom when I was a teenager. I started getting the rebellious and fuck you attitude at 13. Yep, that's when it started. When she moved me from Medford, Oklahoma, where I grew up, to Monroe, Louisiana, and I had no idea what anybody was talking about or saying because I couldn't understand them. No, my mom never had a boyfriend until I was 21, 22. Yeah, I lived by myself. Yeah, and my mom remarried at 20 when I was 24. Yeah, because I was tripping balls on acid the night before. She wanted me to go to Astro World with my family. So I was up all night long tripping balls on acid, 24 years old, and I get to, Astro World, and I'm starving, dude. I'm coming down, I'm starving. So I get me one of those big elephant ear things, the fluffy dough with the powdered sugar. And I don't know if she was, I didn't pay attention to her ass. Yeah, she loved my dad deeply. Yeah. I mean, she didn't even have dinner with anybody that I know of. But she never brought anybody around. So, at least she didn't do that. Yeah. It's probably because she was too controlling. She was really, really controlling, and I try not to be controlling. So I went the total opposite of her being the empath that I was and being rebellious. And I was being stubborn with myself. Yes, she loved my dad very dearly, and I loved my dad very dearly, and he was a chemical engineer. Oh, my mom is very, very controlling still to this day. I just caught her controlling me the other day. She was like, "Let me finish my sentence, please." And then, well, not 5 minutes later, she interrupted me, and I was like, "Let me finish my sentence, please." So yeah, my mom controls me very much so, but she's old now, and I let her just to keep the peace, because good God, she's rough dealing with. She's very rough to deal with. Yeah, chemical engineer. Yeah. My dad was the first one. Yes, I do. My dad was the first one to have a pager. It was a big old It looks like the vibrating, you know, alert things for your food to go food. It's that big, and all it did was buzz. What? Don't say what. That my dad was a chemical engineer? Or that I smoke weed? Liquid. It's legal. So, you know, I'm good. I can. They make it very, very convenient now, which I really kind of like. And I don't care that some out there are saying, they're controlling you. Look, they let me smoke weed. I'm good. I'd rather smoke it out of this because it doesn't choke me up every single fucking time. That's weed. Yeah, I was already high. But I kept thinking of, you know, because I've been going on TikTok. Oh, I know it's so wrong. Every couple of days I go on TikTok. Keep doing what? That? Dude. I gotta have one vice. Can I have one vice, please? I've been arguing with Spirit about it, okay? We've been going back and forth on this because, you know, I've been doing this since I was 13 years old. I'm 53. I quit doing the cigarette thing in 2012. And I hardly ever go to the doctor because I hardly ever get sick. I have 2 daughters. My oldest is 33 with 3 grandkids, all guys. So I got a bunch of grandbaby boys. And my youngest is 21, and both of them live in Texas, and I still live in Oklahoma because I can smoke weed up here. None of them live with me. The only kid I got is my cat. And he's a little orange terror who yowls very loudly most of the time. Right now he's asleep. Thank God. Is it? Oh God, yes, it's great being by myself. Oh, you have no idea. The peace. I needed my peace. But my daughter, my youngest, moved out, I guess when she was first like 16 or 17 when I first moved out from my mom, because I couldn't take my mom. She couldn't take the person we were living with. And I don't blame her. But, you know. Oh no, my grandkids are babies. The oldest one's 13. And then there's a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And maybe another one soon. She wants a girl before she stops. My daughter's helping. Oh, and if she has a baby, the baby gets that scholarship pay. That'll be cool. Be so cool. Water. I don't drink. Okay. Okay. No. You're okay, Randy. Thank you. Love you. No, she sends me pictures of them all the time, and you know, everything like that. Calls me all the time. We video talk. Yeah, I like video talking with her. It's cool. Her oldest likes to run away with the phone because he likes Minecraft, and I made the mistake of playing Minecraft with him one time. Now he wants me to play Minecraft over and over and over and over again, and he'll invite me like 50 times. I've never been married. Never been married. Oh, thank you. Is it Mother's Day? No, it's not Mother's Day. Don't tell me it's Mother's Day. I didn't wish my mom a Mother's Day. Oh my God, I'm such a bad daughter. I need to call her. Okay, thank you. Don't get me. Time is non-linear for me right now. I have to like write down everything and put it in my calendar. What the heck am I gonna do? Because I'll forget it after like a couple of days. But when it comes to the esoteric stuff that I'm learning, I actually got something right and somebody got it wrong and they corrected me. But you know, not that it matters. I'm not going back and doing nothing. Thank you. But I did get corrected. Yaldabaoth did make the earth. And she was certain that the earth was already here. And I was like, no, no. I believe he made the earth. And she was like, no, honey. Look it up. And I was like, so I looked it up later and I was like, I was right. I read it right. Yes. So I've been having discussions of Gnosticism with Christians and trying to get them to kind of understand what it's all about, because most people are not really I mean, there's only a couple of weird things that you would have to like start believing, like reincarnation. I mean, you don't even have to believe in reincarnation at first. You just kind of come to that conclusion because that's what's in the books that Jesus taught and wrote about. Did you know the Ethiopian Bible had when Jesus was a child? They got a couple of chapters of Jesus when he was a child. Yeah, and they're pretty interesting. He got in trouble because he was bored and he made a couple of puddles, you know, that were dirty, muddy water. He made them clean and they stayed that way. And then he decided he was going to make some little birds, some little sparrow birds, you know, and he made some clay sparrows, and it was the Sabbath, so you are not supposed to work on the Sabbath, and making birds apparently is work, not play, because he was a kid. And so they came running back with the what do you call him, the Jewish guy, you know, and his dad, you know, and he was getting in trouble, and they were telling him, you know, you're not supposed to do this on the Sabbath, blah 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 blah, and you can't work on blah blah blah. And Jesus said, go fly away, and they all flew away, of course. And he turned to the rabbi and said, see, no more problem. Well, what did you have to eat? Did you eat eggs? Did you eat blood sausage? I mean, you got to watch what you eat, man, because did you eat a lot of beans? You know, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, okay, I'm going to go and rest now because I've been doing this for 30 minutes and I'm getting shy. So anyway, I love you guys. I'll come on in a couple of days, same time. Okay? Thank you guys. Love y'all.